Okay, great. Deborah, good morning. Deborah is someone, in fact, I can't really get tired of her. She's always been attentive from a long time. Always. So we did, what's wrong with this slide? Good morning, everybody. Good. My name is Sidikat Folami. Let me quickly say something, because at the end of the day, I've been in leadership before, so my opinion may be different to that of a lot of people. Like someone came into my DM this morning, I was telling me something, and I just told her, I said, you see, the way government works, don't let, not even Madam Toyin Umesiri, we always tell us in our classes, don't let people's propaganda work against you. You also open your eyes and know the government that will favor you most. Don't let me come and package one person with lies, unless if you know, okay, what I'm talking about is true. So I'm glad all the election is done. My prayer is for us to have peace. I don't wish for any fights or anything. So congratulations to anybody whose party won or whose choice of governor won. And for those who didn't win, I can still bet that we can all still make the change. Let's start doing it from the corner of our own. The encouragement I've gotten from this little thing I'm doing, last week I approached the ex-chairman of our estate, because our estate is now a CDA. And I approached him, I said, sir, I would like to volunteer for community development, human resource development and all that, you know. So I went to them. I didn't tell them you're going to give me money. I didn't tell them anything. Whatever change you want to make, you can start from now. It can be with your business. As you're selling fabrics for people, you're educating them, you're ensuring you're giving them good quality. By that, we are making all changes. So we did vision and values. In fact, I won't lie, I enjoyed the value class myself. I enjoyed it so much, let alone the people that were in class. You know, I just, vision, habits, I just did them last year and I abandoned them. Like I just kept, I think I did them around March last year and I just kept them. But looking through most of these things now, I'm like, wow, is this actually what I wrote? So please, when you start getting the slide, I'm going to favor people that, my pen should be here. Oh, okay. I thought my daughter has come to invade my drawer. Thank God for school. No noise today. So I'm going to take attendance. So the person in charge of attendance is in class, but don't worry, we are few for now. So everybody here, I know those that were in class the last time, you will get your access today. Where Debbie. Okay, great. I just put initials. I know everybody. So vision is the, like I described, vision is like your final destination, that place you want to go, that big dream, that cloudy dream, that imagination of what you want to be, what you want your business to be like. Then your goals are the things you need to achieve one by one that will bring your goals into, your vision into fruition. So you have, sorry. Okay, so you have this thing that you've always want to achieve. You know, okay, you want to be You want to own a factory, a fabric factory. That is the big vision. The goals are to own the factory. You need to get your documentations. You need to get a space. You need to register. Oh, fantastic. Next month's module, I think next month is when we have business checklists. Fantastic. So you get a checklist. If your business is not, you get a checklist. And the checklist will be updated after the entire programs again, because there are still some things even I have not gotten access to that I want you to do. I want the information up to date before I pass it. So these vision goals, you need your documents, you need to hire people. So you now arrange them one after the other according to how they are important. That is what the simplest way I can describe goals for now. Goals are those achievable things that you have to do to achieve your vision. Goals and vision works. Now, when it comes to objective is when you break down your goal. You see that step, you are climbing you're going to the 10th floor. The lift you are taking or the gradual steps that you are taking are your objectives, as long as you arrive at that destination. So when you have your circle, don't worry, my board will come. I've noticed that I like, so I just have to bring in a board. The one I have before, my staffs are using it. So you have a circle of, let me pull this. You have a circle of your vision. Then you further broke it down into goals. Then your goals are further broken down into objectives. So that is how it works. So your objective now, the goal we have for this month is to train, for this month is to let you understand the things that can make your business stable. Now, the objectives of this goal are the modules, the 8 topics that I'm bringing down. I've given you vision, I've given you values. We have goals and objectives. I think purpose, then 2 other ones. Those are the objectives because they'll come. So in your tailoring business, for those of us that are into tailoring business, your objectives, if you want to sew a cloth, now, okay, you need to cut, you need to sew, then you bring it. That's for the dress. Okay, you need to achieve, your goal for the month is to earn 100,000. Your objectives are to sell, for those that are into selling, to sell 300 pieces in order to achieve that 500,000. So that 500,000, those clothes that you have to sell, maybe your marketing, your advert and all that, they still all fall under your objectives. So these objectives have to be something that will make you achieve your goal. Your overall goal is 100,000. You need to sell tops, 10. You need to sell this, 20. You need to go to this place. So they come. So let's get back to the note. So goals, your vision alone will not make your dream come true. You need to set strategic goals. We are all so familiar with, in fact, goals are one thing that most classes will teach you because people don't understand. In fact, I had people that will be like, I don't understand this aim, objective, goals, things. I don't really understand it. So I now help them break it down. That most things you do every day are your goals. You want to host an event, that is your goal. Your objectives are the adverts, talking to the speakers, sending out invitation, checking out venues, checking out equipment, setting things up, then the main date comes. So after then you tick your milestone. You start seeing milestones on my book anytime soon. I'm taking small attendance because those are the people that will get the slide today, not everybody. So the goals has to be something big or even something unattainable compared to it. Okay, operational. Okay, set a future goal for your business. The goal. So I'm trying to scroll. I've forgotten I'm using Telegram. I thought I'm using what do you call it? I know I'm using Zoom. So your goals need to be big. So visions are like goals. Goals are like visions. Objectives are also like goals. Vision is big. When they tell you short-term, mid-term, long-term vision is usually the overall. You see, your short-term, mid-term are also goals to achieve the big one. Then when you break it, so everything, they still all work together. You understand? So goals are specific statements intent. For example, a company might aim to increase profits. So they set a specific goal to increase profits. So that's it. And your goals can be in different areas. Sorry. I'm having issues navigating. Okay. So your goals can be in different areas. Just ensure it is strategic. Is it your marketing? Is it your industry? What do you want to achieve? Your finance, your physical resources, your productivity, innovation. You understand. You can set goals in all these parts. Don't worry. There are different areas of your life in which you set goals. So stay with me. Your goals should be developed also by conducting SWOT analysis. We've done something on SWOT analysis, and let's quickly go to the SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. I don't know. Okay, I need to open another slide. Sorry. What I actually want to talk about is not on this one. So I need to, this is not an issue. What I actually want to talk about is the areas of your goals, areas of your goals. So pardon me to be silent for a few minutes. No, so I said minutes, seconds. Don't worry, I'm already there. I'm already there. Don't mind me. I use prepared slide for the pre-class, but I use my notes for the free classes. That's the thing. I'm waiting for Canva to load. So most people already understand what SMART is about. So I'm going to touch on that, but that is not the main thing I really want to talk about today. Module 5, I'm going to module 5. That's SWOT analysis. I apologize. Okay, module 5, correct. There, we are there. So let me switch. Let me switch. Correct. Sorry about that. I'm going to switch now. So sorry, I'm switching already. I'm coming back to this. This is what I want to talk about last, not the first thing I want to talk about, but the last that I want to talk about. So here we are. Sorry that I had to stop. Let me ask you to do all that. Okay. So I just brought you to the worksheet. I want to talk about the 6 aspects that you can set goals. It's very important because one thing is for you to understand goals, and another thing is for you to understand where you can set goals. So the reason why I'm making this so practical for us is that I've come to realize that oftentimes people don't realize that there are different ways that they can set goals, and thereby you think you are failing. So I want to tell you, you are not failing. It's just that one goal is priority than the rest. You understand? I said, I would like you to identify who you are, what you have, and what you want to achieve. This will help you determine the altitude you can go with your goal. So in 2018, when I was ready to take this my journey serious, I met this productivity coach in my estate, certified by John Maxwell. So Opeyemi, that man is living near your former house. So that gym place. So I went to him and we got talking. He was mentoring me. And he told me what my goals were. So I told him how I got this big space, what I want to do with it, blah, blah, blah. You see, what I told him then is what I actually said I went to talk about with the estate chairman a few days ago. You can see how long it took me. You understand? And then I shared one of the goals with him, and I told him it's been difficult for me to achieve it. And he said, it will be difficult because I'm not paying attention to some other goals. You see, it always looks as if the only goal they want us to pay attention to are only our business goals. No. But a woman, for example, glad most of the people present today are even women. A woman, for example, who wants to build this big business, but can only build this business when she has peace of mind. Now she is in a relationship that is very toxic, that is affecting her mind, affecting her mental health, and she couldn't concentrate. Then people start wondering why she's been acting the way she's acting. Such woman needs to sort that relationship issue first. Because when she sorts the relationship issue, it will make it easier for her to, what's wrong with this my attendance? It will make it easier for her to focus on her career. And that's how it is. So this man broke down this 6 parts for me and told me I need to go and check which one is clashing with my business goal. Then I have to include it in my important goal. And to God be the glory. That advice really worked. So you can't say it's just about this. So you have your business, spiritual, finance, health, academic, social, family, career, professional. You understand? You have to break it down each. And then I said you have vision. Vision is that your overall where you're going to. Now your goal, your vision, you have to have a life vision and your business vision or even all these 7 aspects that I just mentioned. You have to have visions for all this. Then you will know your goals. Your vision, let's say for family, is to have a child. Don't mind how it is mumbled up. I transferred it from, I'm going to teach on Canva. That's the essence of giving everybody Canva for free. We are still going to have a class on Canva. I'm going to train you different ways by which you can use Canva. So because I just transferred it into Canva, I've not rearranged it. That's why it mumbled everything up, but there's no problem. It's not disturbing the message I want to pass across. So you want to have a family, you want to have children. That's like a vision or goal. You know, okay, is it the person that needs marriage or that needs to adopt? You need to take those steps before you can now have the child. So you need to understand all these parts. And you see, these goals, sorry about that. These goals, okay. These goals can work with themselves. So you can have a financial goal for family. You can have a social goal for your business. You can have, let me see, an academic goal for your profession or a professional goal for your career. You understand? So this thing, they work hand in hand. So don't just say go, you understand? So when they tell you only 10% of people that set goals actually achieve it, is because you are only setting goals. You are not looking at the components of your goals. So I want you to look at the components of your goals. So before I share my own family financial goal and how I came about it. So what are your business goals? I can't even remember why I have these 7 boxes, unless if I check PDF. I will remember how I came about it. But no problem, it has scattered everything for me. So, okay, I think I get what I want to talk about. So now I told you, have your business goal. You want to earn this amount, or no, business goal does not even have anything to do with business goal does not have anything to really do with financial goal in some aspect. It may be your setup, your marketing plan, your sales strategy, your marketing strategy, employing people. You understand where I'm talking about. So you bring it there for your business goal. Then your, let's say, career goal. You need to get some certificates. You need to upgrade your standard. Okay, that's for professional. You need to upgrade your standard. You need to improve on your skills. You know, you need to even join some professional bodies to be much more professional. At the end of the day, all those things are going to come back to align with what you want to do with your life. Then you have your family goal. You want your children to be in this good school. You want your husband to understand this about you. You want your sisters to achieve their own, because some of us are even fond of supporting our family members. So you want to give your sisters or your brothers this particular support. You want, you start looking at all the different ways by which you can achieve this goal. You understand? So that's for family. Then social. I don't really go out. Okay, now I want to start attending Owambe party. I need to have this. I need to have this. I need to even know the kind of people that I want to attend their Owambe party. You understand? I need to know the kind of association that I want to belong to. I need to understand the kind of groups that I want to belong to. Okay, when we were working on my mental well-being last year, my coach ordered me to exit some groups. You can just imagine, because it was not aligning at that point. See how it's working. Then your academic. Okay, there's this certificate that you are pursuing. You want to get your master's. You want to become the first fashion entrepreneur to do this great thing in accounting for the fashion industry, but you need to improve on your academic qualifications, then you work towards it. You see, everything can still boil down to your business goal. Then your health. Health is wealth. We will not dwell on that. We have a whole topic on health. So you want to talk about your health. Okay, my back is always paining me, for example. I don't have back pain, but I just use that because that's one of the common illness that you find with some fashion entrepreneurs. I met a woman who said she cannot drive anymore due to arthritis and all that. So look at how I have a coach that I'm always concerned about the way she's always going in and out of the hospital, and very, very active person. So this kind of person needs to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I have health goals. You have your financial goals. You need to, and financial goals does not mean you only have to earn money. Your financial goals does not mean it is only about money. Your financial goals can be even how to spend money, how to save money. Then your spirituality. At the end of the day, even though I don't really talk about religion or spirituality, it works. Recently, I was talking about, I was sharing an opportunity I got with a lady at the event I attended last Thursday. And I said, this story, I'm really going to share it. I want everything to manifest before I talked about it. The moment I was going to attend this event, I told myself, I said, I want to meet this person. I prayed, like I seriously prayed that I need to meet this person. And I went for the event. Actually went for him to, I actually went for that event so that I can meet this person for another opportunity. Then, unknown to me, another fantastic opportunity was waiting for me. So while I was telling him why I needed that, sorry, I'm taking a snapshot. I'm still so lazy to do this. Oh, it has light. I'm still so lazy to set my laptop on this screenshot thing. So, and I prayed and I went for this event. I sat down. Immediately it was done, I walked up to him. I told him, "Sir, I'm here because of you." He started laughing. And I had to show proof to him that I actually came while I was telling people that I've seen this person and I'm praying to God that God will give me the grace to be able to talk to him and the grace for him to listen to me. And I showed him how I was chatting with my husband that I've seen him. And lo and behold, another opportunity that I just, what? God says my own is my own. I didn't know he was the one in charge. And that was how I got the opportunity. So you can still not rule out spirituality. There was a time when I was still very, very, very ahead. You know, once I wake up 1 a.m., I'm still my Muslim. don't misquote me. It was somebody who go and post it that time she was, but now, no. I'm still me. I'm just trying to point out something. When I wake up I have my plan on how I pray daily, and I have my spiritual expectation of how I do it. You understand? Maybe you go to the mosque, you go to the church, you join this fellowship, you even volunteer in your religious organization, you just find how you get that, okay, in this, my church or mosque, I want to be the head. That's more like something we can categorize under religious groups. Then what are the things you need to start doing so that the church body or the mosque body will start seeing your effort, and then they can say, okay, this is where you can function. You understand? So these 7 aspects, I want you to arrange them by yourself. Which one is the most important? And before you can arrange it, I said, identify yourself. What are the challenges you are facing? Don't see. It's not compulsory that you share with me. What are the challenges you are facing now that is pressing? Make it your number 1 priority. Set goals, bring out objectives from that area, and then tackle it. What is the second next, and what is the second next, and what is the next again? So when I was talking about the family financial, in 2020, during COVID, we had, there were a lot of trainings going on. It was because of pregnancy that I couldn't concentrate then. I would have even done a lot of this there. So that period, sorry about that. Okay. So that period, there was this group that we belonged to, and they were doing this financial training for us. So apparently they brought in one finance expert from Australia to mentor us. So she was just like, okay, after the class, she asked some questions, if you have answer, come into our DM. So I went into our DM and we got talking. Then we talked about finances. And she now asked me, so in fact, I have an app, and a financial app that I use to track my expenses. That app was what made me know that, oh my God, is this how I spend money? So every day I sit down. You see, there are sometimes you need to assess yourself to be able to know your problem. Don't wait until somebody tell you, assess it. So I've been doing this assessment myself. So I shared with her. Then I shared my income, and I shared my price list. And she was like, oh man, madam, you are a big tailor. I started laughing. So she now asked me about future plans, and there was nothing of such. Don't worry, I'm not shy to tell you. There was nothing of such. Sorry, I said shush. So we now sat down and we talked. And most of the things she told me, I was like, oh my God, this is true. If anything should happen to me tomorrow, yeah, I have properties, but I don't have funds for my children. That's the bottom line. And I'm so proud to share this. So I called my husband. I said, enough is enough. We help A, we help B. We help C, we help D. In fact, I have 3 adopted children and some other words that I'm training. And I'm not putting something aside for my children. No. This is not good. It was only my son then. My daughter was on the way. My son has an account, but the fund in that account, I'm not even proud of it. When I told the woman, she was like, oh my God, you earn this amount monthly, and then there is nothing going aside for your child. Don't worry, those in the paid class, I'm going to break down this financial part for you in another different way so you understand. So he said, and that thing broke me down. Even during COVID-19, I was earning, like I was the only one in the estate that was given access to the main people in the estate to make nose mask. So I was making nose mask at 500 naira, 600 naira per piece. You can only get 400 if you are doing 50. And that is it. So every day with my big stomach, people are still coming. I had me, my maid, my siblings were around, but my staff were not around. And then I sat down and we started, and I told my husband, this needs to change. My husband is someone that loves buying different pastries and the like for the kids. So I told him, we need to cut down on this part. It was a friendly fight. I'm so proud to share this story with you. So we bought Kolo. We bought, and I put it aside, and I told him, you have to always put money here. He thought I was joking initially. Then I changed it. Sometimes we have to change it too. I said, so anytime he brings in the pastries, I condemn it to an extent. That was this. I just buying meat pie. Is it meat pie that this boy will take to the university? Is it meat pie that will sponsor him in future? You know, I came up with that. Then I was like, okay, we don't need to fight again. Family peace. That was a goal too. I said, what am I going to do? Then I told him, you know what? If you have intention of spending 10,000 naira on all these things you want to buy for these kids, split it into two. Put half into this and put half into the buying. Then my husband started that. The first time we opened it, my son had like 30-something thousand naira. And my husband was so proud of himself, not even me, of himself. And at the end of the day, when I break it, we break it every month. It's just now that there is no cash, that there is no money there. So we put, I split the money into two again. I put half into my son's account and my daughter's account. Then I use the remaining half to buy what the kids need. Because oftentimes, we sometimes don't even think that these children need some things. So I'm like, okay, my son needs a tab. From there, when we broke it, we got half of the money for the tab. Then we added the remaining half. When he needed a smartwatch, the kid's smartwatch, the same thing. Immediately we broke it. I removed the money for the smartwatch and I bought it. So it's the family finance that I'm working on did not only work on my own mentality. I'm the one that is concerned. My husband now loved the fact that we don't need to ask him for money for those petty things. And my son now started saying things like, when we break the colo and we buy so things. So you can see that was my goal from 2020, that financial discipline must come into my home. See, there is nothing like I'm earning 1 million per month when you are not planning for yourself, your business, and your family. To me, that's my own. Think about yours too. My charity still stays. I'm still that kind of person. I'm not going to change. But then I need to start being responsible. So I've just told you how my business was, how my family and family finance, not just family, my finance was fantastic. My family finance became priority from 2020 to 2022. Then from 2021, some of us on this call will know this program became a priority. And I will tell you that falls under career and professional. You understand? And a part of business. It is going to be a business. It falls under career and professional. You understand? So professional, career, business, fashion powerhouse. So I need to build my career in coaching and training very well. I need to be more professional. I need to put myself out there. Then I need to be able to build a community, empower people, my mental health. Because mental health, when we get there, mental health does not define maybe somebody colo. Mental health is your success. That's you achieving overall things that you want for yourself. You can Google. Google is your friend. Search mental health according to WHO, World Health Organization, and you'll be so amazed at what mental health is. You understand? So break it down. Your business, your spiritual, financial, health, academic, social, family, career, professional. Now, another assignment for yourself is that you go back to your SWOT analysis, your habits, and is it Maslow? At this, for those that did the paid class, go back to those slides, okay? The answers that you had in those slides, you can use them to fill in these goals in each category. So when you're able to fill them in each category, you've gotten a fantastic goal, and then your objectives will be easily broken down. You understand? Your objectives will be easily broken down. So under business, when you'll be able to break down business, what you want to achieve, you'll be able to write out all the steps by steps to achieve it. Your spiritual step by step, financial step by step. I've shared a story to guide you on how you do it. So like that. So let me see. Do I still have something for you here before? So I further said you should now pick your top 3. I think that is what I have here. Yeah, your top 3. You understand? Your top 3. Then what else? Okay, still the top 3 is the worksheet for those that did start and grow. Just go get your worksheet. The worksheet is now for sale. Is for sale now. Don't worry, you can be doing your screenshots if you want. There's no problem. You're not going to see everything. Oh my God. So yeah, I want to do the okay, these questions are important before we move to, okay, I've told you why it's scattered, so don't mind me. It's because, so wrapping it up before I now go back to explain SMART. Like I told you, I like teaching my things different from what you have out there. The goals, after you are done setting all these your 8 or 7 areas of goals, ask yourself, are you qualified for the goals you set? Because somebody wants to become the governor tomorrow and is still one of the touts on the streets. The person has not thought about how this is not movie. Being the governor is not movie that they have to act in 1 hour, or that they will say one log just come, or one spiritual something just pop. The person just started speaking Queen's English and just suddenly becomes the governor. There are things you need to do. First, that person cleanse himself from being a tout. Second, start grooming himself academically, start joining the necessary bodies, doing projects, showing himself out as a leader. You know, all those steps. But someone that is not working on all these things, you're now saying you qualify for it. Come on, stop it. Do you have the resources to achieve your goal? Some people, now, they have goal. They want to start supplying 1 million dresses per month. Like somebody that called for my mentoring one time. She said she wants to become a factory. I don't understand. You have only one sewing machine and you're claiming you're a factory. What's that? You don't have enough resources to call yourself a factory. You don't even have one certification or license. SON does not know you. And you want to supply. Come on, cut that. Then how relevant are your goals to you and your business and the people you want to target? Sorry, there's a typo there. And your target audience. So how relevant is me sitting in front of you today? How relevant is that my goal to empower you with the right knowledge? How relevant is it to me? How relevant is it to bring income into Fashion Powerhouse account? Then how relevant is my goal to you that makes my book now? I have almost presently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 now from coming in and going out. How relevant is it to you that made 14 of you to come and sit with me today? And say you are listening with me. Then does your goals align with your vision? Does your goals align with your vision? We are going back to vision. You understand? So that goal that you want to achieve, if you achieve it, finish, does it align with your vision? That great person, that governor you want to be, that president you want to be, does it align with your vision? I have my personal goal in the industry that is making me do what I'm doing now aside business. You understand? Then, if you were unable to achieve one of your goals, what do you do first? Twist this question around. Last year, I wanted to start this program. Then some challenges came that I shared on the WhatsApp group. Then it stopped. Okay, it stopped. This year started. What should I do first so that this goal will not die? This vision will not die. Then I postponed from January. I'm going to start middle of January. I postponed. I'm going to start 1st of February. I'm like, no. What I'm sorting out has not ended. And thank you, Miriam, for everything you do. What I've set for myself, I've not achieved yet. But then I need to get this thing rolling, pending when I will sort it out, and then I'll be able to start working on the goals proper. So that is why it is objective. The first objective that I'm putting is start the class no matter what. The second can be, okay, put the coaching. The third, you set it by yourself. This question is talking about the goal you did not achieve. So, and I know everything I've explained has both worked for both the goals and objectives. So those 7 key areas, take note of them. Then objectives. These often confuse people. Yes, objectives can be goals and goals can be objectives, depending on how you place them. The step you take toward achieving your goals are objectives. So when a smaller goal is achieved, it becomes an objective to the bigger goal. And here I now said, now pick your main goal and break it down into steps you intend to achieve it. So that one is for the paid class. There are some sets of instructions there. But even this, in fact, this module, I really gave it deeper than what I had in plan. So let's now go back to the notes. If you have questions for me, you can type in the chat, or you indicate that you want to talk so that I can allow you. Okay, I want to share another screen. Where are you? Okay, so here now we are aside even that, for business now, you can now, as I said, if I don't do that, it will not make sense coming here. So now I have the record of everybody that came in and out, and those are the people that will get the slide. So I'm not making it public. What is public is the Canva Pro. So everybody here, I'll send you personally, I'll send you the drive link. If you request for access, or I should be able to get your emails. So I'll just grant you access directly so that you can have that slide that I promise everybody. For values, your values are very important, very, very important. They keep you in check. So for the business, you can do your market and industry, finance. What are your financial goals in your business? What are the physical resources that you need? You need machines, you need cutter, you need binder, you need packaging bags, you need labels, those resources. Then productivity, what are the scamper can work for you here, then the innovations you need to bring, you need to, okay, even yesterday I was planning with my girls some things I need to, I think I shared in 1 or 2 classes, some things that I said, sorry, some things that I said I was going to bring into this class, like I shared. So you have to take note of that. Let me scroll down. Don't worry, we are almost done. Our classes are not taking so long anymore. We learn every day. So, objectives. Have I done something on objectives already? Okay. Okay, I think I'm already on. Okay, let me do the SMART. So when setting strategic goals okay, because of the SMART, that's the reason why I had to talk on operational objectives. So we are back to business. We are back to business. So operational objectives are strategic goals. I mean, the strategic goals towards that are the stepping stones to reach your vision, you know, for that your business. So operational objectives are the stones to build each step. So in your business, you know, all those tasks, the day-to-day things, everything you need to do one after the other, they are your operational objectives. So they indicate what you do in that business. They are usually short-term and measure progress towards your strategic goals. Operational objectives, you want to start supplying, that is the goal. You need to employ 3 more people, somebody to do quality control, somebody to do packaging and all that. They are part of your operational objectives. The cutting and sewing and everything, they are part of you too see now, operational objectives, the steps by steps that you take that will in turn lead to that goal that you set for yourself. So when setting strategic goals or operational objectives, make sure they are SMART. And almost all classes have talked so much about these goals. You understand? Don't just say you want to do goals or there's a reason why they came up with SMART. So specific. See, there is too much noise out there. A lot of things. If you sit down on Instagram and just check the people doing the kind of business that you are doing, even for someone like me as a business trainer, you start saying what this is doing, that is doing. Which one is it that you want to do? What is that your specific? Be specific. Don't be this, and that. Be specific. This year, what I want to do is to buy sewing machines. So that's what I'm going to use now. Or to get a bigger shop. That is the overall goal. Specify. Not I need to open shop and open branch. And if it's branches you want to open, focus on it. Be specific. Describe exactly that thing you want to achieve. I want to train 10,000 people this year. I'm specific. What are the goals? The goals are I have 260 people now. I'm going to start charging you from next month to bring in much more people. I may give out, aside those that will pay, I may do next month's class free. And the only way it can be free is that you invite maybe 20 people. You can see, it's a goal and part of the strategies. My operational objective is that I charge you, or okay, that month where we are talking about mental health and everybody wants to do that, and I give it for free. I said, okay, this month there's no free class. for anybody that is registered. The paid class is this, and this is what you want to do. So I've already specified that I want to do 10,000 people this year, and I have 260 already. So if 260 brings 10 people each, then I have even 100. If 100 people bring 10 people each, then I have, that's 1,000. Abi, that's 10,000, sorry. I've forgotten maths. 10 times 100. Wow, that's 1,000. You understand? And those people too, we give them. And that is how it's going to go. Then measurable. Excuse me. Define your physical indicators. I just defined now that, okay, I want to train 10,000 people. I can measure by first the number of people that comes to class every day, average of 20. The people that register, 260. The number of people, if I do that strategy tomorrow and 100 people invite 10 people each, then I've gotten 1,000, measurable. You understand? So as someone that is into ready to wear, for example, when you specify that you want to start exporting, then part of the physical indicators is that you get all your licenses, your product tested, then you get the market, then you get your production team, then you start doing your sampling, all those things. Make sure they are measurable. Then it is attainable. Don't set a goal. See, when you're talking about business, you don't set goals that, not even business, in different aspects of your life. Don't just set things based on wishes. It is okay to dream. It is okay to wish. But it is also okay to know that your wishes or dreams are based on what is achievable. After all, we're only going to have one president of the country. So why should everybody run for that seat? You can see we only have few people running for the seat of the president. You understand? I think my light will go off very soon. So only 10, let's say only 10 people are running for it. So because it is not attainable, that does not mean you should, sorry about that. I knew my lights, so don't worry, I have backups. Because of that, you knew your objective. Sorry for that sound. I have to get back my line so that I can speak clearly. Okay, good. Or someone will come and assist me here. So the thing is, before, give me this, fix it. Yeah. So because it's not attainable to one person, does not mean everybody should now focus on it. What other thing can you attain? Can you attain being the governor, or you can attain being even a contractor? You understand? So look at your resources, your everything, and know what is attainable. Set an objective and investigate whether you have time, money, and resources to achieve it. So that thing you want to achieve, do you have the time? Do you have the money? Do you have the resources? If you don't have time, money, and resources to attain it, set objectives that will bring about time, set objectives that will bring money, and set objectives to get the right resources. Then is it relevant? So if it is relevant, determine if the goal is necessary. I think I explained that earlier. To achieve your strategic goal and vision. How relevant is it to you, to your business, to your life, to your audience, to your community? Because you see people set up business and there are no customers. It's because they did not realize that those businesses are not relevant. At the end of the day, we have passion, but it's not passion that will bring in money. It is not only passion that will bring in money. Sorry, I've forgotten that they put another light for me. It is not passion alone that will bring in money. You still have work to do. You understand? So if I love to make pots so much, I love making clay pots, and I move into an environment where they don't even like it, where maybe it's a taboo, then I kept on making it. It's not relevant to them. It's either you set an objective to bring the relevance, which will automatically even cancel it from your goal list. You cancel it, then you make it a future goal. Then you start preaching the relevance. When you put it, you see the clay pot, you make your water cool, you do exhibitions, you do demonstrations, you understand, you do a lot of, okay, sorry, a lot of things to make it relevant. In one of my classes, I used something to describe this. I said, you living in an environment of lower class people at the bottom of the pyramid, and you're bringing luxury items. People whose salary are barely up to 20,000 naira. And then you're telling them to come and patronize clothes of 200,000 naira. They will not buy. One, yes, wealthy people will come there, but do you think wealthy people will look around where people at the grassroots are to find such dress? They will still go to the affluent store, because sometimes the reason why they patronize those stores is just to feel good about themselves. Then you may need to now start telling people, talking to people, working your way within that environment to matter among the top people before you can sell it. Then time-based. If we don't give ourselves time, we are not serious about it. This one, I can tell you that. If you don't tell yourself by the end of this month, I should be done with this, you will not do it. I almost postponed one of the paid classes to this week. But because I need to do the March free class before the end of the month, I cannot let the last class clash with the new class. I had to do it last week, Monday. And that's just how it is. If you don't put deadlines, put a deadline for yourself. Sometimes you won't do what you want to do. So establish deadlines that are realistic, create urgency. Deadlines will help you achieve your goals. So, and deadlines, don't rush yourself too much. Even though we want you to do things fast. See, our president-elect in Nigeria did not become president at 30. You understand? There are some things that you will achieve faster, and there are some you can't achieve them faster. You know yourself. A child whose parents has been able to groom through education before age 20, maybe had masters at 21 and PhD at maybe 23, compared to the person who had to struggle, face all hurdles of life, jump this, do different sort of work before they achieve the same thing. My dear, what that 24-year-old will achieve at 30, the other person may not even achieve it at that 30. Because at that 30, maybe that is when the person is still struggling to do their masters. Whereas the privileged child that had parents that understood the journey and have put him or her through, had achieved, and then you see people like that winning 30 under. If you cannot win 30 under 30, please win 40 under 40. Just put excellence as what you want to do. When you wake up is your morning. If after this class, you wake up and realize, oh my God, I've been doing a lot wrong, please set your goals today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm so happy. In fact, I think my groove is really coming back. I'm also enjoying everything that I'm talking about. You understand? I'm also enjoying it. So, oh, sorry. I didn't know it was going to affect it. I was trying to minimize. Open it up. I don't know what I did. Okay, right back. I was trying to scroll. So we've done value. So at the end now, as we wrap up, I said to achieve an operational objective or goals, you need to plan out the details of each required sub-task and create a task list. You can use your task list, your task list to see progress and develop short-term objectives. Small objectives can help achieve long-term goals. All those things are not sometimes easy, but you just have to do it. And I've helped you with those 7, I think there are 8, with those 8 ways you can break down your goals so that it will be easy. We live every day not by business, so don't act as if those goals are not important. We eat, health. We take our bath, health. We brush our teeth, health. Then you think they are not part of the goals you should set? Some of us go to the gym, health, exercise. We still have to attend family owambe, party, social. We have to work on, we have to attend church or mosque programs. Ramadan is coming for Muslims. Spiritual. We have to go for our masters. We have to do some other businesses. We have to improve in our career. Those that are still doing 9 to 5, you need to get promotions. Don't act as if it is only your business that the world needs to see you grow at. And that is how you can be a whole-rounded, successful person. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm so happy. My name is still Sidikat Folami, your #1 fashion business success friend. Let's use that one today. So that's all. If you have any question or contribution for me, I'm glad. Gifts, I give you salutes. First to come, and she's been in all through. No, sorry, Okoyemi. Okoyemi was, I've forgotten the first person to come actually. There was somebody before her, but I've not started taking notes. Mojisola, I've given you the, you have the floor.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for this. What got me when you were talking was that changing thing. You have to change it. When you were talking about the finance, discipline and finance aspect. My question is, Ma, you were talking about setting goals. Now, if you set a goal and you don't get to achieve it, what happens? Like, for instance, I set a sales goal for this month, and today is 20th already, and I've not even reached half of it. So, what do I do? Your mic is still muted, man.
Sorry, I've forgotten that my mic is muted. Sorry about that. Okay, you set a goal and you did not achieve it. Yeah, it happens. Like I told you, we have life. Oh. So you now go back to this. I said, are you qualified for the goals you set? So there's possibility that that goal you set, you were not qualified for it, or you did not have the resources to achieve that goal, or there are some things that clashed. You know, so this election has marred some people's goals. The naira scarcity has affected some people's goals. The fuel scarcity has affected those goals. And at times, when you're being trained in some aspects, you'll be asked that, okay, these uncertain things will come. What are the things you have in plan to mitigate them? So, and that's why I said, if you were unable to achieve the goal, you need to go back, reassess it. Where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay, what exactly is missing? Then you'll be able to identify what you should do differently. Then, or you'll be able to identify which first next step you should carry. Or it will even help you check out other strategies in the Scamper class. That's why I said that Scamper notes, I'm going to inform you to download it again. Yeah, I don't know if it's view or you can download, I don't know. So I'm going to remove that one. I did an update, and this is exactly the update that I put there. You understand? It will answer. I'm not going to say it directly, but that is exactly what is there. So you may even see which borrowed, yes, that's the language, but not exactly what, which borrowed idea or which borrowed strategy or which other industry can you even go and tap into their knowledge and bring it together to form or form up your strategy, and then you start working on what you want to do. So there are different ways by which you can, but anyway, you can, let's see, maybe when you're part of the paid class anyway, so for this, your own bill has already been, you and Deborah and Miriam in this class, your March paid class has already been sorted. So when we get there, I'll further break this down for you. You'll be able to understand that then at times you're not able to achieve your goals because you are not even doing the right goal. Like you're not even doing the right thing for you. So all these courses at times is not for you to even be able to make your business better. It can even make you know that, no, I have to trash this and start, or I have to trash this strategy and bring in another one, or I have to bring in extra thing, put more extra effort to do things. Yeah, thank you for that question. Any other question? Let me stop recording.